Welcome to another episode of the Londonpreneur Show. I'm your host, Michelle Carter. Now, I know in the first few podcasts, I told you that the podcast was created to document my journey in entrepreneurship here in London, Ontario. Things have changed, as you probably noticed, and like with any business, you do have to be flexible. So I've decided to take my own personal examples to video. So I'll be starting a vlog alongside this podcast to document my journey, and the podcast will be used for interviewing those people that I still meet in networking events and around the city that I really aspire to. So my next guest is Lisa Austin, who I met at a networking event. I do believe it was Networking Wednesdays through the Small Business Center. And Lisa is the owner of It Fits Personal Training. And the difference with Lisa's business as to most clubs is that she's a personal trainer that comes to you. So she'll come to your home with her equipment and help you get started to a healthier living or healthier lifestyle. I've also agreed to take her 30-day challenge, which I'm hoping to document on video as well. I know we talked about... her and I talked about doing some sort of accountability, so I suggested doing it on video. So you can watch for those as well. And if you want more information about Lisa and her services, you can visit the website londonpreneurs.com and get her information from the show notes, or simply type in itfitspt.ca. So that's itfits, P as in Peter, T as in Tom.ca. And I want to thank you for listening, and here's the interview.
The Londonpreneur Show with Michelle Carter.
What is It Fits, and why did you go into business?
It Fits Personal Training is an in-home personal training business. My whole idea is to bring the personal training to you. It gives you privacy. It gives you accountability. It keeps it so that it's something that is going to be maintainable in the long run. A lot of people will get gym memberships, and they start the membership and they think, oh yeah, this is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to lose the weight finally, and I'm going to stick to it. And they might go 5 days a week the first week, 4 days a week the next week. The next week, no, I can't quite make it twice a week. Next week they don't even come at all. So then the membership it's done. They're locked into that contract for a period of time. No one showed them how to use the equipment, or if they did show you how to use the equipment, they didn't tell you that if you want to gain muscle, you've got to stay in this rep range, and if you want to lose fat, you should be doing this over here. They don't tell you anything, and they just say, yeah, give me your money, go have fun.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that mentality. I want to teach people that you can do these different types of exercises in your home. It's something that you can do on a regular basis.
It should be done on a regular basis.
Right, and it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. Once you get to a certain point and you reach your goal, to maintain it is so simple.
Yeah?
It is. And
I've never heard somebody say that to me.
Once you've reached your goal,
yeah, I'm thinking
then you're just maintaining.
Fitness and diet is a lifelong struggle.
It's a lifestyle change for sure. It doesn't. Diet insinuates that there's an end. Mm-hmm. So you're going to go on a diet for a month, 6 weeks, whatever.
And then I'm focused on the end.
Right, and you're just thinking, if I can just wait another week, I can have that chocolate bar again.
Yeah.
You're going to crave it. You're going to want it, and you're going to go back to it. As soon as you're done your diet, you're right back to where you used to be. If you look at it differently and do it as a lifestyle change, just switching out a couple of foods will make all the difference in the world for most people. I'm not saying that this is going to work for you, but it works for me. I've cut out white breads. I've cut out breads generally. Sometimes I still have a splurge and I'll have a sandwich, or, hey, you know what, once a month I'll have a slice of pizza kind of thing.
Sort of everything in moderation?
Everything is in moderation, but, just making some simple changes. Instead of white potatoes, I have sweet potato.
Okay. Simple swaps.
Yeah. Instead of pasta sauce, or pasta, I'll have spaghetti squash, so I can still have spaghetti. I still do lasagna, but instead of noodles, it's spinach.
Yeah.
Some simple little things, like you can still have the foods that you love.
Yeah.
And just have the healthier version of it. And it's not like you're having to change your what the foods that you normally buy. Well, to some degree, yes, but it's not like you have all these different recipes that you're only going to use for this one recipe. You're going to have all these different foods in this recipe that you can use for everything. Like, I guess the easiest way to put it is get rid of packaging, get rid of refined sugar, and you eat fresh. You got your seasonings and that sort of thing.
But the hardest part is at the beginning. Maintaining it afterwards, you're saying, is easy.
Once you've reached your goal, once you've changed certain things, you change one thing at a time, and that's now a new habit. You change another habit, then it's a new habit. Well, once you have a habit, you just do it because it's a habit. So if you don't have breads in the house, if you don't have chips in the house, you have healthy choices that you can go and munch on, and whatever you want. You can still relax and be normal person that munches away. You're just changing what you're munching away on.
Oh,
when you've reached your goal of losing weight, then you're just maintaining it. You don't have to do all the extras.
Okay.
Staying active it starts becoming a way of life.
Yeah.
So it's not something that you have to think
about. So they're like
habits.
It should be automated. You shouldn't have to struggle with it after it's been done for like 7 weeks.
Exactly. Exactly.
I never thought of it that way.
So it's just slowly making those changes, swapping bad habits for good habits.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite part of being in business?
Pride that it's mine, and having
Ownership?
all the say I have the say.
Yeah.
I like being able to ask for help and be able to get that help. Mm-hmm. I've met some wonderful people that, just when I need to ask a question about my website, there you are. Just when
Great plug, by the way.
Just when I needed to know more about social media, there was a couple other women that helped me with Twitter, and they're teaching me Twitter. It's nice having that network of people in the city where I can go and, okay, I need this, there they are. I need this, there they are. And
London seems to have that community for entrepreneurs right now.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
There's so many women that are willing to help, and having this freedom, it's like, I'm doing this. I'm scared, but I'm doing this, and it's so empowering, and it's new start for sure.
Yeah. Have you been to any networking groups recently?
I did what's it called? Networking Wednesdays with the Small Business Center.
Mm-hmm. Always a favorite.
Yeah.
They always get such big crowds too.
It was pretty hot in there. There was a lot of people in there. Yes. Lots of people. I do the Women in Business once a month on the Tuesday. I do Promote Your Business. It's once a month on a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. There's Entrepreneurs of London. I do that every Monday.
The Monday, yes. Amanda Stark, another guest.
Yes.
Love her.
Yeah, it's awesome. That was the first networking meeting I ever went to, and I liked how relaxed it felt. Mm. The people were easygoing. They were easy to talk to, and with it being a sit down, made it more easy or more conducive to talking. And with the tables being around the way that they were, it was so much easier to be able to see somebody face to face rather than trying to look at them sideways, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I like all the neat information that you learn. So it's either business related of some sort. So always lifelong learning, right?
Absolutely.
Did the ignite your vision?
Yes, that was fun, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
What was your favorite part?
Oh my God.
Too many?
Susan Stewart.
Okay.
She was hilarious.
And she looks like Ellen.
Yes. Oh, but she was so funny and she was so empowering. I bought all 3 of her books.
You bought all 3 books?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I got them all signed too.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess I can't give those away for Christmas, can I?
Yeah.
So.
What's maybe 1 or 2 things you're struggling with right now? I know you're newly in business. You started when?
September 12th.
This year, 2014. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably have a lot of struggles. Maybe you want to touch on 1 or 2 you'd like to share?
I guess one of my struggles right now is trying to get leads, and I'm sure other people have heard the same thing or have the same struggles. Asking for the sale.
Okay.
I find it easy to talk about my business and what I do and that sort of thing, but then it's a little daunting. It's like, okay, are you going to give me money?
Yes. Yeah, figure out how to word that. Okay, well, I want to offer you my service. Are you willing to pay me? That
right.
Wording is absolutely a huge struggle. I struggle with that too.
And I'm very in your face, and what you see is what you get kind of thing. And
which is good for a personal trainer.
well, I would think so, but it's not very good conducive when it comes time to write things or to have words flow out of my mouth. So as my coach says, I'm getting better with words.
Okay.
One of my biggest struggles that I've gotten under control was scheduling. I was spending so much time going off on one tangent and not spending enough time on another, or I had so many different things on my to-do list, but I didn't feel like I was getting anything accomplished. So then I was feeling stressed, and I'm waking up in the middle of the night. It's like, oh, did I do that? It was supposed to be on my list. Oh, I really needed to do that yesterday. And I was able to start scheduling out. I have my appointments in one color, and then in my calendar I have another color of all my to-dos. And I schedule out specific blocks of time for my to-dos to get done. And then my phone, of course, notifies me. It's like, okay, time to do something else, because it's so easy to lose track of time when you get engrossed in doing something.
Yes.
So that's been a huge time saver and a relief for me.
And I want to touch on one other struggle you shared with me earlier about due diligence.
Definitely get 3 quotes, and it's sitting down and talking with somebody and making that connection is all fine and good, but some people are very good at wearing masks, and they aren't quite as they appear to be. And you think you're dealing with somebody who's got integrity, and they've got your best interest in heart, and they're going to be a good fit for whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it be some sort of service or if you're looking for a product from them or that sort of thing. Definitely get your 3 quotes, and
maybe do some background checks, make sure.
Get referrals or not referrals, references.
References, yeah.
See what other people have done and what other people are saying about them. It could be as simple as you're looking for pens, you want them personalized or something. It doesn't matter. Get your 3 quotes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Well, thanks for having me.